Hello, my name is Valeria Guardini. We are the group 15. My team is Amable Aristi, Cristian Vázquez Escalona, Daniel Jonas, Pablo Alarcón, y Maya Lafrance. For the introduction, this project is based on Group 15 Daily Habit Tracker. It is designed to function as a prototype for a website. On this website, the user can input the food they have eaten and obtain nutritional information from said food. Additionally, the user should be able to learn more about the food they are eating. The goal for this app is for better habits to be informed with our assistant for a better living. For demographic, for this stack analysis, we aim to gather as much information as possible from our primary target audience of college students, while also obtaining information from middle-aged individuals. Although not our primary audience, this middle-aged individual could still be potential users of the app. Now, I'm going to pass it over to my coworker Maya.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maya LaFrance. In our project, we successfully administered 5 different tasks to 4 college-educated individuals, 1 intermediate level, age 20, 2 experienced, age 23 and 25, 1 experienced person, age 25, 1 beginner, age 47, sorry. We picked not only college individuals, but also 1 person a little bit older to ensure that despite age, it was still a usable application. Additionally, we attempted to cover a wide range of technology expertise levels. However, due to the nature of college-educated individuals needed to adapt to services such as Canvas and other online platforms, most of them consider themselves high-level expertise. Task, scenario, and goals. For our app, we have 5 task goals we want users to be able to accomplish. The first thing being track what you eat, the second one being count your calories, the third being able to save your progress, the fourth being learning what's best for you, the fifth being getting daily reminders. Task 1, track what you eat. Task and goals. We want to make sure that in our application, you're able to keep an eye on how much fat, carbs, and protein you're eating per day. We also want you to have the ability to easily log your meals and snacks throughout the day. When using the app, our users found that overall, the app was great and the data was presented clearly. Thank you. Now to our next task.
For task 2, count your calories. We have you are interested in seeing how many calories you're consuming to help you manage your weight or reach your fitness goals. Over time, the app provides insight into calorie trends, helping you identify patterns and adjust your diet accordingly to optimize your progress. The users noticed that although we have the availability to track calories, they were slightly confused by the placement of the overall calorie count. Some went as far as to believe that we did not have a global calorie tracker.
All right.
Task
Hello, everybody. My name is Christian Vasquez. Today I'll be presenting tasks 3 to 4. Task 3 is save your progress. Now, the task goal verbiage for task 3 is you want to make sure all the info in your track stays saved in the app so you can look back on it later. Now, with automatic backup features, you never have to worry about losing your data, and you also get to provide a peace of mind as you continue to use the app to reach your nutrition goals. Now, for this task, we were focused on giving the user the ability to manually save. This feature is intended to act as a redundancy check for the final app, which should be automatically configured to save, right? However, the users really dislike the redundancy check, and would prefer not to have the save button at all. Now, for task 4 is to learn what's best for you, right? For the users. Now, the goal for this task is to find out if you're curious about which foods make you feel best and which ones you might want to avoid. You can track how different foods affect your energy levels, mood, digestion, and overall well-being, allowing you to make informed choices that align with your health. Now, another goal is that this portion of the app was considered disorganized and unnecessary by the users, as it felt as though it was irrelevant. So it could be organized better to provide the appropriate effect. Now, I'm going to move it on to my teammate, Daniel Jonas.
Hello, I'm Daniel Jonas, and I'll go over some of these slides. Task 5, we had to get the daily reminder to our user. We'd like the app to remind you every day to log your meals, making it easier to stay on top of your goals. Additionally, the app may offer motivational tips to inspire and encourage you on your journey towards better health and wellness. Due to the overall UI, the users felt overwhelmed and were unable to find the reminder button. This is a portion that should be reorganized going forward. This is a little demo of how the users interacted with our application. If the video starts, yep. Attempt to complete all 5 of those using it. Okay.
Well, this isn't like changing. So,
Did you expect it to change?
oh, well, like it depends. Like if you're switching what you're eating, it should change, though. Because like not everything has the same amount of calories. And then like, yeah, it's just not changing. And it's, what if I like didn't eat any of these? There should be like something else for you to put where you want, no? Or more options. More options would be better. Cause see, it's not changing at all.
Okay.
It's just static. Oh. And like, what if I didn't eat that many meals? What if I had like a snack?
This video has the user going over track what you eat and okay, moving on. Oh, the overall site experience, most of the participants did not have issues figuring out the locations of the icon and thus achieving the usability. However, there were some participants who were unable to succeed in finding all the information. And even if they did, they felt that the overall UI could use some work. Conclusions and recommendations. The UI can use some rearrangement, rearranging the UI so that the user experience is smoother. Thus far, the ones that have had the issues felt that as if they were overall overburdened and were unable to complete the task successfully. And moving forward, that's what we're gonna target. I'm gonna pass it to my teammate, Amel.
Hello, my name is Amabel Aristi, and I'll be going over the data that we obtained during the tasks that we were performing for the project. First, I'm going to start with the different test subjects. Most of them were college-aged, as we mentioned before, and most of them have they self-diagnose as being experts in the field. They all tended to be between the ages of 20 and maximum was 25, while we also had an outlier to make sure that we obtained different results, who was a blue-collar worker and also didn't really have that much experience with technology. Next. Here we can see how each one performed in the task. From what we can see, most people were actually able to successfully do the tasks with no issue. However, the difference between the people that actually were really self-proclaimed experts that were studying computer science and also the person who isn't really used to technology, we were able to see that both of them had issues performing certain tasks. I personally believe that the more experienced person was trying to find more options than there were, while the unexperienced person wasn't able to understand or represent around the finding the buttons, since normally it's something that gets automatically done with the increased quality of lives that apps see nowadays. They have easier to understand user interfaces and different things. Next. Here we can actually see into more detail how the expert actually gives us about the actual projects. We're able to see that she specifically felt that there were lacking features. However, most of them were out of scope for the app currently. She wanted things to be more dynamically based. However, for the scope currently, we were just testing out features, and we were able to figure out that some features we should completely rearrange, and some other UI aspects should be completely deleted. And that is all for all the information. I'm sorry, there's one left. Here we actually have the data correlation. If we zoom in, we're able to see that the difficulty that the people had with the completing the tasks and the age are really correlated. There is a very sub-correlation during most aspects, specifically during the first task and the last task. Specifically in the last task where somebody was searching for the save button, we can find the correlation between the expert I mentioned earlier and the blue-collar worker. Outside of that, since most of the participants gave us the same answers, we weren't really able to find any correlation. And that is all.